So today we actually have a point guard build that is going to be super cracked on defense, but also got a really high three-pointer. And I mean, it's going to come out to be more of a 3-and-D point guard, but you know, we're just having a little fun. So let's go ahead and get into this build. Now, of course, like always, let me know what you would do differently in the comment section when you see this build. If it's a W, let me know. If it's an L, let me know. But if it's an L, tell me why. You feel me? So let's go ahead, let's get cracking. And the first thing that we need to do is for the position, we're gonna go point guard. After we go point guard for the position, we are going to go 6'4" for our height. Now for our weight, we are going to go 213 because this is going to be kind of like a stronger type of point guard. So we still want to be able to dribble just a little bit. We still want to be able to bully on defense though, a lot of it, okay? Like a lot of it. So defense is going to be the name of the game for this build. It's going to be kind of one of those lockdown point guards, if you will, but you know, I'll let y'all decide if that stands or not. All right, so for wingspan, we are going 6'6" because I said before, we are trying to get a cracked out three-point shot. So now we have to go and put these attributes where they belong. All right, so for our close shot, we are going with a 66. Boom, bada bang. This is definitely just a shooter, a pretty much 3-and-D. A driving layup of an 80 because it is a lot cheaper than driving dunk. So we went 80 here. And then for our driving dunk, we went 35. So we're not really doing too much here. We're just laying the ball up. Standing dunk, we went 25. And then post control, we went 35. For our shooting, this is where we become that lights out type of 3-and-D point. Now for our shooting, mid-range, we all know in NBA 2K25, the mid-range game is strange, okay? Like that thing is so easy. It's consistent. The green window is always there. So you shouldn't have too many problems with your mid-range shot. But even saying that, we still got an 81 for our mid-range shot, all right? So 81 here. Now for our three-point shot, we did decide to go all the way with the three-point shot and we went with a 91. Is that something that you need? No, it's nothing that you honestly need, but to think about it, we got cap breakers that is going to give us a 96 three ball. Now the 96 three ball is going to come in handy because I mean, we'll get set shot specialist on Hall of Fame. And then on top of that, we'll also get that limitless range on gold. So those are two of the things that I really wanted. This is going to be more of like a defensive. So depending on your team dynamic and what you want to do, then I mean, this can definitely be a good little point guard. Now, you might not be the primary ball handler with this point guard build, but it's still a solid point guard build in my opinion. So when it comes to your free throw, we are going to have a 93 for the free throw here. Pass accuracy, 78. I feel like you don't need insane pass accuracy to get a pass off. So just make smart passes. Pass accuracy, 78. Our ball handle will be a 77. Our speed with ball will be a 79. Boom. And then now when it comes to our defense, this is where we literally take over and change the game. So when it comes to our defense, our interior defense is going to be a 55. Our perimeter defense will be a 95. So this is where we start to get just a little cracked. We can guard, you know, the 1 through, I guess you can say the 3 all the way in perimeter, like literally lock them down. But 95 perimeter. And then a 94 for our steal. Boom, boom. And then for our block, we went with a 45. So not only do you get the most cracked out perimeter badges, but you'll also get the most cracked out stealing badges as well. So having, you know, a couple cap breakers away from a Hall of Fame glove, and then, you know, going all out to try to get as many legend defensive badges as possible. You're going to be ripping, you're going to be stealing, you're going to be locking up, you know, bump steals. It's going to be pretty annoying. So moving on, we are going to focus on our rebounding now. So rebounding, offensive rebound, 25. Our defensive rebound, we did squeeze out to get a 60, just so we can get that rebound chaser on bronze. For our speed, we did go with a 90. We wanted to be super fast. Our agility, we needed to be just as fast, if not faster, so we can guard literally anything. So we went with a 92 for our agility here. Our strength is going to be an 85, so we can go and get badges like immovable enforcer, and we do get that on gold. We also get strong handle. And then last but not least, we have our vert, which is going to be a 67. Since we're not really jumping out the gym to get rebounds or blocks or trying to jump and dunk, we're good. All right, we are solid. So this is pretty much the lockdown type of build that we can run at the point guard position, but you can easily switch to the 2 if you're running with a predominantly primary ball handler, you know what I mean? So we're good. So we got the lockup badges, we got everything that we need. All right, so we're about a cap breaker away from Hall of Fame, just off Bucks. So if you don't have your 5 starting cap breakers, then I mean, if you finish the season, you already have this cap breaker ready. So yeah, this is the build that is going to kind of scare a lot of other point guards. Like, you can literally sit and take one of their best ball handlers out of the game ASAP with this lockdown build, man. All right, so let's look at the takeovers real quick. There are a few takeovers that I would be using for this build. One of the ones that is kind of a no-brainer would be 3 and D. Your 3-point shot will be a 98, and that's if you do not change anything. Okay, you'll literally have a 99.3 with this build, just because you're going to put a couple cap breakers on here, so you should be straight over there. You'll already have, if not, now, then maybe later, what would be a perimeter defense of a 99, and then your agility will be a 99 as well. So you are literally a just lock 'em up type of just menace, pretty much. All right, so yeah, you could do 3 and D. If not, if you want to shoot deep shots, then of course the deep bomber is always a go-to. Mid-range shot will be an 88, your 3-point shot will be a 98, and your speed will be a 97 with satellite. You could go for something like this. I mean, offensive artist, I would definitely put cap breakers on your ball handle. At least if you can get to like that 80 plus, then I feel like you can really have a little bit of fun with this build. And then maybe you could go for badges like offensive artist, but I would just stick to really locking people up. So if I'm not using 3 and D, or if I'm not spotting up with the satellite just to get that deep bomber, then I'm looking for badges like gifted hands. Gifted hands will give me that 99 3 ball while also giving me that 99 steal with a crazy takeover that's just going to help me steal even more. So yeah, these are just a few of the takeovers that I would use. I mean, you don't really need to rely on your layup too much, but we're literally stealing the ball or creating chaos, getting a turnover, running down the court, shooting a 3, shooting a fade mid-range. Like we're just shooting. You know what I'm saying? So that was the idea behind this build. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the build down below in the comment section. I want to hear from y'all, all right? But they did give us shades of Kirk Heinrich, Drew Holiday, and Darius Garland. All right, so not too bad. I don't really know why, the shades of be so wonky sometimes, but we have successfully created a 3 and D point. Just if you wanted the name, like I know, a lot of people wouldn't like the point guard not having too much ball handling and the pass accuracy is not that high. Like, I get it, but a lot of people just play the game and want a build for the name. So here's a way to make the 3 and D point. So if you want to make it any different, then I would say just play with the attributes, but this is just a template to show you how to create the 3 and D point. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already seen the video on your screen, then make sure to click it, and I will see you all in that video next.